Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This feels so bizarre. It's more than 2 years since I was last live. So before we get going, thank you to Luke Shatroff for his 199 super sticker. Thank you to Anonymous for their $10 super chat saying well-deserved milestone. Thank you, pal. And thank you to Commander Arkwright for becoming a YouTube channel member. So, I'm no longer alone when I was looking at the wrong camera then. I'm not filming a video, I'm live. I'm no longer alone when I'm live. So I don't know how many of you watch Joe Rogan, but you know Joe Rogan's got a Jamie, like a guy that's just kind of there in the background doing all the actual work while I just talk. Well, I've got a Jamie now and his name is Callum and some of you will know him. So I don't know if you want to say hello, Callum.
Hello.
So Callum will be mainly living though up in this corner. So when I need him, that's where he'll be. And if you need him for anything, that's where he lives, in the corner. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna try, the whole idea behind this is I want to try and make it way more structured than my live streams used to be, because it would literally be, I would just come on, waffle to the side chat and then hope for the best and see what happened. But this new 1 hour live stream, because that's the aim, is to keep it to 1 hour, is going to stay on the channel as a video. And also the Creaky Extra channel, we're going to be clipping these live streams and using the Creaky Extra channel as a home for those clips as well. So, you know, if there was a particular thing we were talking about which, you know, we thought was funny or noteworthy, we're going to clip it into its own video and upload it over on the Creaky Extra channel. So if you're not subscribed, please go and subscribe now. Do you know, I've forgotten to ask, this proves to me how out of practice I am. You can actually hear me, can you? Give me a thumbs up in the side chat if you can actually hear me. And while I wait for you to do that, thank you to Timo Lynch for his €5 super chat. I thought I'd chip in so you can finally afford an accent. Congrats on 100k. And thank you for hours of laugh and entertainment and education. I'm not quite as sold as you on the educational part. I try to be as accurate as I can be. Do I make mistakes sometimes? Yeah, of course I do. And I will very briefly mention something from Wednesday's video. And also, this is what my live streams are like. There's a lot of waffle. So the reason there was no video on Friday and Monday is because it's taken a hell of a lot of work to get it ready so that we can do it as smoothly as possible. And hopefully nothing will go wrong. But that's why there was no video on Friday and Monday. Wednesday's video, look, I know, and I knew before more than 500 people told me in the comments. The first time I did say that the dog star is serious, which it is, and the second time I think I had listened to so many stupid questions, my brain had half shut down, and I said that Polaris was the dog star. I was wrong. I'm not a science educator. I'm a Welsh guy who likes to talk to people on the internet and make fun of flat earthers, so please forgive me. And I'm just going to unstar those ones now, so we know we've addressed them. So who have we got and where have we got them from? I'm guessing that this is going to be predominantly UK because of the time I'm doing it. So if you are from the UK, no, don't give me a thumbs up if you're from the UK. Just type UK and whichever other country you may be from. I'm a little bit out of practice. You're going to have to bear with me. So like I say, there's more structure to this, and we'll get to that structure possibly, maybe at some point. But I wanna tell you a story. And I'll be telling Callum the story at the same time, so he may need to be up in the corner now. So I'm dropping in the side chat now a question. What does that emoji mean? Let me know in the side chat what that emoji means. Now, I'll give you my answer, And the way I've always used it is high five. Carl, what do you...
Okay.
High five? Or praying hands?
Praying hands is what I would say.
Praying hands is what you would say as well. So, I'm going to bed a few nights ago, and because we're posh, we've got a toilet downstairs and upstairs. So I was in the downstairs toilet having a pee, and Mrs. Blinder was in the upstairs toilet, which was right above my head. And I could just hear her. I thought at first she was crying, but then I thought, no, she's laughing. Well, anyway, I went up to bed and she was still like peeing her pants laughing. So I asked her what was wrong, and she was almost in tears. She couldn't even get her words out. So she asked me then what that emoji was, and I said it was high five. How many high fivers have we got in the side chat? I'm hoping there's a good few of you who agree with me that it's a high five, or do you agree with Callum that it's praying hands? But anyway, I still say it's high five. So basically, if somebody was to put a post on Facebook saying, I'm devastated, my dog passed away, I've had him 15 years, my wife has been high-fiving people like that. Because she thought it was like sending, you know, I'm thinking of you, sending you positive vibes and prayers. But it turns out that, oh, my cat died. High five! Oh no, my dog just got run over. High five!
Look, all right, I will say, I don't use that as a high five.
No.
I use it as praying hands.
Do you?
I do. I genuinely do.
See, I've always used it as high five, because there's a front one and it's got like lines. So it's like a front on, as if I was giving you a 10.
No.
And then there's that one, which is two different people going high five. If you type high five into the emoji search,
someone said in the chat,
it shows you.
Someone said in the chat, if you type in pray, it comes up. Who was it?
Yeah, I know, because I did the same. If you type in pray in, if you type in PRAY, it comes up.
Yeah.
If you type in high five, it comes up. But I still think I can't.
No, that's funny.
I'm not sure I can give that one to Mrs. Blinder. I still think it's high five. So
no, I tell you what, I will look down the barrel of the camera and I will say, ma'am, Mrs. Blinder, I'm on your side.
It's high five.
Yeah.
My wife has been high fiving people when their pets die. Thank you to Jerry Lass for the €5 super chat. Congratulations to my favourite Welshman, well deserved, and thanks for all the joy you bring in to these dull times. Thank you very much indeed. $5 super chat off. What? Off who? Knock it off Earth 24. I'd just like to say that I've enjoyed your content for a long while. Advice? I'd say quit being too humble. Your humour will shine better. Aye. Lots of eyes in there. I'm not sure why, but thank you, pal. £10 super chat effects Penguin 95. What are you now then if you're no longer a penguin? Here, I hope all can hear the super chat. Someone whispered into my ear, have a good year as well. You just wanted to make me say year in as many different contexts as possible, all sounding exactly the same, didn't you? I can see exactly what you lot are up to already, and it's my first time live in 2 years. $9.99 super chat from me and my human. Congratulations, Creaky, and well done. Thank you very much indeed. Douchebag 8008, just stopping by. Gotta go to work. Love your stuff, Creaky. Love your content. Thank you, pal. But like I said at the beginning, it is going to be it's going to be left on the channel, and it is going to be clipped up on the second channel, Creaky Extra, which is linked below. No, shite, I didn't link it below, did I? What an absolute
do that later.
Tool. Yeah, I forgot to link it below. And $2 super chat from It's a Rubik's. You have now been paid $2 by NASA. Congrats. Thank you very much indeed. Can you unstar those guys?
The sole purpose of lying to us.
Yeah, shut up, Nathan Oakley. Nobody cares what you were saying. So, who've we got anyway? What was that? Rock and roll. Creaky, why does rock and roller get no flowers? Oh, right, you're telling me a joke. I don't know. Why does rock and roller get no flowers? Do I have to just sit here in silence now waiting for the punchline? I'm not sure telling jokes over the chat works, especially with how terrible I am. Oh, we've got a fellow. Well, no, I'm not a debunker. I'm a point and laugher. But Dave McKeegan's in the house.
Right, Dave.
How you doing, pal? And thank you very much indeed. Diolch yn fawr, as we say in Wales, for the £5 super chat. I'd like to say congrats to the greatest Welshman on 100k. Unfortunately, Expat Taffy hasn't made it there yet, so I guess well done, Greeky, instead. I'll be honest with you, and I don't want to be cruel, but is he even still alive? I literally haven't heard a pip from him in probably, I don't know, was it about a year ago I made the last video on it? Wow, 50 memberships. What does that mean? What's going on? Has somebody gifted memberships, Calvin? Yeah. Somebody's gifted some, and I don't see those here, so who is that? Yeah, I think it's a relatively new thing. New thing is not two different things, is it? Back in the old days when these live streams were still running on coal and steam, I knew how to work them. It says the name at the top.
Yeah, present 99.
Present 99 has gifted, how many, Carl? 50 channel memberships. Mate, that is incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much. And maybe one day somebody will explain to me how that actually works. I know you can go on and buy them. Amazon. I know you can go on and buy them, but I don't know how they get allocated to Tausetti Alpha. How are you, pal? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you about for a long time, and thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. It's interesting to me to see how many of the familiar names from when I used to live stream every Sunday were going to be here, and Tausetti Alpha was one of those people. Are these new ones now, Carl? Have you? No, so Jerry last. No, this I'm on about the doodads, you know. So we've done David, yeah. So they do come up. See, I'm still an idiot. I couldn't see. So thank you to Aaron McPhee for becoming a channel member. Prepare yourself for a world of disappointment, mate. It's terrible. And thank you to Present 99 again. And now he's shown on the screen as he should. I hurt my thumb then. Gifted 50 Creaky Blinder memberships. You know, so somebody said to me in my comment section that I can't trademark the word creaky, or I can't trademark Creaky Blinder. Why? What makes you think it's a trademark? Now, bear in mind, I'm Welsh. It's just two small letters, a letter T and a letter M. Now, in certain parts of Swansea, when you're talking to somebody and they say, you know how I've explained to you what tidy means? It's basically the same as saying cool. So an American or a Canadian maybe might say something like, you know, oh, that's awesome, it's cool. But in Wales we say tidy mush. So TM stands for tidy mush, not trademark. I'm not trying to trademark my YouTube channel name. Well, I was until I saw how expensive it was. So that's why TM now stands for tidy mush and not trademark. Thank you to Douchebag 8008 once again for his super chat. $2 New Zealand, random stream viewers. I'll take your word for it, pal, because I have no idea what that means. You Soloff, I love your channel, Creaky. My best wishes from Chile. Is it cold or warm there? Sounds like it's cold to me. Who else have we got? Paul Cornerbear. Now, there's a name that always used to be in my live streams. How the devil are you? A fellow Welshman, if I remember correctly. But with that being said, I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, so I wouldn't hold your breath. So, right, so we've been going for 15 minutes now, and I'm gonna try and be good. So I'm gonna try and keep it segmented as I did. So before I talk about what I want to talk about next, thank you to Valentin Damianov. Hi, Creaky. Can we see more often live, even if you're a guest on other channels like Craig or MC Stone? Congrats on 100k, love you. Well, excuse me. I'm hoping that this is going to be my back into weekly live streams, but it is going to be on a Tuesday from 7 till 8. If it's something that people really enjoy and people sort of, you know, want to watch the clips on the second channel and want to watch this when it's on demand, you know, when it's a video you can just click on and press play on the, you know, and if it does well, then it could be a case of we'll do Tuesday night and Thursday night, you know, who's to say. Thank you to Scotty Orange for his $5 super chat. Congratulations. Have you ever thought of making a barbershop shock? We'll edit that out later, that's fine. Congratulations. Have you ever thought of making a why am I holding my hands like I'm a choir boy about to sing? I'm not Alec Jones. Have you ever thought of making a barbershop song video segment with multiples of yourself? Greetings from Virginia, USA. I haven't. But, you know, never say never. Stranger things have happened. I've made a rap video. Maybe I'll record a song next. Or I don't know. I'll sing for you. I don't care. Doesn't matter whether I'm good or bad. If I have fun doing it, that's all that matters. Thank you to Present99 for a €20 super chat. You know, 50 members financially for you. This means the same as if you got 50 members who paid you lower. That's, as I said the first time, that's incredibly generous of you. I really do appreciate. Do you know, that's one of the things with, even though I haven't been live in such a long time, the fact that there's so many, how many are watching now, Carl? Over 300? Yeah. You know, the fact that there's more than 300 people here, and this is and I didn't tell anyone it was coming until I scheduled it, depending on where you are earlier on today. So thank you all so much. Oh God, I nearly deleted the super chat then. I didn't know you could do that.
Blows my mind every time.
I know. It blows my mind. What was I doing? I'm unticking him. Thank you to the Blitz. Does that mean 15 memberships are gifted? Gift memberships are allocated randomly. I just got lucky. No number. Right. Thanks. Present. Right. So that's how it works. One of you buys them and then YouTube sort of randomly distributes them amongst the people. That's why I've never got one then when I've been in other people's live streams. I've never ever got, I didn't know how it worked.
Does it do it to your other subscribers? Is it to subscribers or is it to?
No, it's gifting a channel membership. So, you know, I publish my videos usually about 2 hours before they go public.
Yeah.
Well, channel members get to see them. And because I'm an absolute spud, I've always given them to every channel member. So I'm giving the lowest tier it as well. But you get them now, so I'm not going to take them off you because I'm not a douchebag. Thank you to the Dungeon for a $5 super sticker. Roasted Tunt. It'll be all right on the night. Became a channel member. Thank you very much indeed. ETA. What? Babayaga. Congrats on 100k. I found you through Simon Dan. Lots of people did, mate. Lots of people did. Thank you to Aaron McPhee. Forget Flat Earth. What's really important is that you can now... This is somebody challenging me to say that word that they think is virtually impossible, and I ballsed up saying the word pronounced. Llandfair, Pwll Gwyngellt, Go Gerich, Windroboth, Llandasilio, Go. That's the longest. That's
Nice.
Yeah, let me see. We don't mess about, yeah? Thank you to Danny Austin for his channel membership, whether it came via Present99 or from himself. Thank you to Boredom for 50 that's Danish kronas, isn't it? I nearly said coronas then, as if I'm posh Welsh. Yes. I don't even get out of the bath for a pee. I'm here to say hi to Dave McKeegan, but also Howard Flat Earthers explain how their sun and moon hovers above their plastic pizza. It's magic. If you've been around this topic for long enough, you know it. It's magic. There's nothing else that could cause it. Jesus 22, 25 pounds. I can never. Oh, were they Polish knockers or was it, no? That sounds something like a great song at the beginning and great rhymes. Greeting from Katowice, Poland. Greetings back to you as well. Bo Falcon, $10 super chat. If you have a branded account, you can get a gifted mem. You can't get a. That's why, is it? Yeah, it is a branded account. You're right. Thank you to Danny Austin, even gifted 5 free memberships. Again, incredibly generous of you. I really, really do appreciate all the support. Thank you to Aaron McPhee. You nailed it for $2 super chat. Not sure what I nailed. And Nerdy is here. How are you doing? Congratulations on 100k, Creaky. I'm watching from my work. Hang on a second. That actually worries me, and I'll explain why in just a second. My question is, how has the Flurf community changed since you started making fun of them? It has changed quite a lot, actually, because and it's not so much the things they're saying, because as we all know, they never change, but it's the people. So CC, he's been there since the beginning, and CC should have shares in my channel, because he just should. And then you got Nathan Oakley, but I miss people like Nathan Thompson, people like that, because they were making such ridiculous and outlandish claims. It just made it more fun for me to sort of interact with their videos. But so at the minute, as most of you know, I've been exclusively making Flat Earth content. And I'm trying to not move away from Flat Earth, because Flat Earth, puts food on the table, literally, whichever way you slice it. But I do want to start talking about other topics again. I'm going to definitely start talking about evolution again. But apparently Kent Ovin's just had another channel nuked, but I know he uploads on Rumble, so I can grab the videos from there. And
And by the way, the Earth don't move.
no, the Earth does. Yeah, so that's a perfect example. Bryce Mitchell. People like it. You got these, depending on your definition of the word celebrity, but you've got these high-profile sports people coming out as flat earthers. And, so there was a podcast. He was on a podcast, and we've got the opening of the podcast as a soundbite. This is what the host said to him, because they were going to be talking about flat Earth. So this is what he said to him.
And I got to ask you, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Now, if somebody invited me on a podcast, and I have only ever been invited on one, if you haven't seen it, it's linked somewhere. It's called the something podcast. I can't remember. What was it called, Carl? I can't remember what it was called, the podcast. Oh, I feel so bad now.
I do. It was called...
What was it called?
The Riff Room Podcast.
The Riff Room Podcast. So if you type the Riff Room Podcast into YouTube, just look for me in the thumbnail. I'm about 4 thumbnails back, but it was really good fun. And that's another thing I'm hoping with this year. I'm hoping that I can keep the conversation and the things we talk about interesting enough that I can start chucking it on, YouTube as a podcast, and I can upload it to Spotify and things like that. But, if people want to, because I know that, well, a lot of you here know that I'm close friends with Chris Shapley, one of my subscribers. And, we go over to stay with him in America and, all that good stuff. And now I've forgotten what I was talking about halfway through that sentence. Does that happen to anyone else? Or am I just distracting myself? Why was I telling you? I'm sure the super chat will remind me. But yeah, I hope that answers your question, Nerdy. And the reason you watching me from work, aren't you a nurse? Shouldn't you be like, nursing? I just wondered. Just Jeff, $2 super chat. I don't have anything to say. Me neither, pal. Daniel, $5 super chat. Or was that not €5? Creaky, sexiest man alive. Thanks for the entertainment. You lot made me so paranoid about my nips poking out when I wear white t-shirts. I put 2 t-shirts on tonight for this live stream, so there's no nipple intrusions, no nip slips. But thank you, Daniel. Mike Hatch, £2. Thank you very much. Congratulations on 100k. Aaron McPhee again, €5. What lifespan do you give flat Earth when things like commercial space tour? I nearly went full Jonathan Ross then. Oh, by the way, have you seen on any social media today, Jonathan Ross was arrested? I think I saw it he was arrested yesterday morning. I've spoiled it already. For shoplifting from a kitchen supply store, but he said it was worth the risk. What lifespan do you...
fucking gravity?
Irrelevant soundbite. What lifespan do you give flat Earth when things like commercial space flight tourism become affordable and amateur rockets are getting better? I'll be honest with you. I think that if I had magical powers and abilities, and I was to invite Mark Sargent to we'll use Mark Sargent as an example. No, let's use Austin Whitsett, because he went to Antarctica, witnessed the 24-hour sun, and he still hasn't said that he's no longer a flat earther, as far as I'm aware. And now he's into other naughty stuff as well, apparently, allegedly. So I've been told by one of you. So if I got Austin Whitsett here now, and I had magical powers, and I could fly him up to the surface of the moon and say, there we are, there's the Earth, like I told you it was a sphere. He would still say, oh no, we're in space, and the refraction of my eyes and my butthole is itching, so it's still flat. So no, it doesn't matter what evidence we provide, what happens, they're never gonna not say it's flat. Congrats, love your tons. Your roasted. Your content is fantastic, and your sign off in each video always makes my day. Thanks. Do you think you'll get into dinosaurs? Well, I'm not sure I've got the required equipment to get into a dinosaur. I don't know what you mean by getting into dinosaurs. What, go to the Natural History Museum and climb inside one? Or I don't know what you mean, but I love dinosaurs. I couldn't eat a whole one, but the Blitz 506. Oh, it's an Israeli shekel. 6 Israel. Well, thank you very much indeed, pal. Anyway, it's much appreciated, regardless of what it is. I honestly didn't realize that super chats were going to consume this much of what I'm talking about. Since I asked this question elsewhere, would you ever consider teaming up with Cats or Sick or somebody else with an accent? Okay. I've done videos with Cats and I've done videos with Sir Sick. Probably before your time, because I am mindful of the fact that the last time I live streamed, I only had 50,000 subscribers as well. So my channel's now double the size, and well, the number of people watching this now, yeah, sort of reflects that. Hope you've got a good joke lined up for the end of the stream. Yeah, there's only one joke on this stream, and you're looking at him. Anonymous, two Canadian dollars, Carl.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and let me nobody.
I've been waiting to use that since we started. Grown the puns. What do you mean puns? I don't puns. David Messer, how are you, pal? Right, so do you think we should move into Q&A now, Carl? So I'm going to do about 20 minutes of Q&A, right? Because people, like I say, my channel's double the size it was when I live streamed last. Oh, do you know what we forgot to do, Carl? We forgot to do this. That's what tonight's live stream's about, everybody. To say thank you and have a bit of fun with you for helping me get to 100k. So thanks. Yay. Round of applause. Woo.
We don't have an applause.
It's over here.
Oh, it's over here.
Orange button in the middle on the left. Joe Rogan doesn't have problems like that with Jamie. I'm telling you, he
I got
doesn't.
there.
But to be fair to Callum, this is the first time he's ever... What have I done? There it is. It is the first time he's ever done... Get rid of that banner, Carl. I've forgotten how to do it. Yeah, so I'm going to do a Q&A. So what the only way I can think of... Oh, actually, do the Q&A thing in the side chat, Carl, and see if it... You're right, mate. It is a beautiful day for the Earth to be in a blade spheroid. David Messer, thank you, pal, for being here. Jesse Torres, Dreadpool. I hate doing the chat moves. says, we love you, Creaky. Dan Deman says, congratulations, Creaky. Blah, blah, blah. Luke Dukes. There's another name from the past. Well, same from the past. There's another name from 2 years ago when I used to live stream every Wednesday. Didn't you used to like? Oh, yeah, I did. Used to do Wednesday night with cats. Congratulations on 100K, Creaky Blinder Gang. Thank you, Lou Dukes. While Busload UK, 2 goldfish swim into a bar. The barman says, why the long feces? Oh, I love it. Flat Earth and Young Earth debunked channels can't evolve. It doesn't say so in the Bible. Congrats on 100K. Love your content. So Callum was showing me a clip earlier on today, and unfortunately we can't play it in the live stream because it would get copyright claim because it's from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But I'm going to find a way of making it work in videos because it's very relevant. They're having a whole debate over evolution.
I feel like we could play the clip.
It might be a bit long. It'll get claimed.
Not all of it. We can.
Yeah, well, see if you can find it. And thank you to McIke, is it? Or McLike or something. What's your favorite Wawa hoagie when you're in the States? Have you ever seen Guts Thick given on Creationist? Will you start debating what that Flurf subset? Right. Will you start dealing with that Flurf subset? So
Their world all agree.
I have
believe in evolution.
I have could you hear that video playing then, side chat? Dandaman, what took you so long? I'm finally live. I know I've been busy for the last 2 years. Where were we? Yeah, and I watch Erica Gutsikibban. She's very, very smart lady, very smart, and I've learned a lot. See, that's the thing that flat earthers, one of the things why flat earthers differ from me is I'm happy to learn things from other people. So if I have to reply to a flat earther and I just genuinely don't know the answer, you'll never guess what I do. I look it up, and then I go for a scientific paper to support that thing. I don't just say, oh yeah, I'm not like flat earthers. I'm not saying the earth is a globe because I've seen loads of people saying it is. I'm saying the earth is a globe because the earth is a globe and we can prove it's a globe in so many different ways. It blows my mind that flat earthers even exist. But they do. And nothing we can do or say is ever going to change that. Christopher Hackenberry just became a channel member. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, so we will have a look at this this Always Sunny clip because if nothing else, I just thought it was really funny. So to me, the reason I found this funny, right? To me, this is a parody of conspiracy theorists, but this is how ridiculous they actually sound. So give it a watch.
Hawk, flag, and eagle, right, Charlie?
He's got a point.
No, he doesn't. See, Charlie? These liberals are trying to assassinate my character. I can't change their mind. I won't change my mind because I don't have to. Because I'm an American. I won't change my mind on it.
Pause it there. So can you see what I mean? The reason I wanted to show you this clip. Rewind that little bit and play it again, Carl.
Change their mind. I won't change my mind because I don't have to. Because I'm an American.
Now, I'm not saying conspiracy theorists are conspiracy theorists because they are American, even though sometimes I can't see any other reason that they are conspiracy theorists. Or did I say that out loud? Soz. But I won't change my mind because I don't have to change my mind. So they've just locked out any evidence that's available because in their mind it's what it is. So I'll carry on with the clip, Carl.
I won't change my mind on anything, regardless of the facts that are set out before me. I'm dug in, and I'll never change.
Somebody tell me that that's not what flat earthers and people like Kent Ovin sound like, because they do. They just do. Ian Scott Johnson, £5. What do the neighbours think about your job? Keep up the great work. All my neighbours think that I'm a CIA assassin and that my lack of accent and my innocent looking demeanour is my cover. So they're all just afraid of, you know, of that. Thank you, Steph, for becoming one of them, a YouTube channel member. My mind fart then. Thank you to... I'm always careful with these names because some of them might be swears disguised. And we don't do many swears on this channel.
And I gotta ask you, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Apart from those ones. $5 super chat from a person whose name starts with R. Pretty sure this is my first Creaky live. Just wanted to say glad I'm here. I'm glad you're here as well. It's very nice of you to be here. Not there, here. Remind me, what was I talking about, Carl? What part of the show's very specific running order are we now on?
Well, because we're sticking
to
to
Q&A. I haven't even told people how to ask me a question because I am a penis. So I think in the side chat we can start a Q&A. So do it, Carl, and we'll see what happens.
I've already done that, and I don't know where it comes up. So either I can't tech, or
right, I tell you
it
what,
doesn't
then
come up on this screen.
It's not only me that can't tech it, now things that Callum can't tech either. So, you know, is there any wonder? So what we'll do, if you want to submit a question, obviously because it's the right thing to do, questions submitted via super chats will be answered first. But if you want to ask a question in the side chat and you don't want a super chat, and I don't care one way or the other, do it if you want to, but if you don't, that's fine. Put a Q, a cap, you know, a Q and a semicolon so that Callum and I can identify them as questions in the side chat. So fire away, ask me anything you want, except my name and whether I've got clean underpants on today. But you can ask me pretty much anything else. Right, so we got Bart stares like father like son then. Yeah, apparently so. Chigs McFarlane. I can't even see that. Do you know some of these usernames? Right, so we got some questions. Should I just chuck them up as I see them? Or? Right, so Dan Palmer's question, do you still watch Stradman? Yeah, I watch everything he uploads. Yeah, I am. That's sad. Matt Kingsland, do you have any stories behind the tattoos? The only tattoo that's really got any sort of story behind it, and I'm a bit far away from the camera to show you, and I'm naked from the waist down, so I can't get up and show you. I've only got on like a paper thong. I was getting a massage. Nice. Yeah. This arm, I've told everybody before who's been here long term that my youngest son was very, very ill when he was born, and he was rushed to Great Ormond Street Hospital, and he's been a patient there ever since. That he's not like still there 21. We didn't like leave him there for 21 years. He's, you know, he lives with us and everything. But so I had this tattoo done under sponsorship to raise money for Great Ormond Street Hospital, and if I remember correctly, because it was a long time ago now, I think I raised about 4,000 quid and donated it to the hospital. But apart from you know, the rest of it's just nonsense, really. It's just things I like the look of, or I thought would look cool. Voxel Void, when is that meteorological balloon experiment of yours going to happen? Creek's waiting for that. I know it may not feel like it to the people who watch me because I'm terrible at communicating this sort of thing, but I'm in talks with the person who's going to be helping me to do it right now. He started monitoring the skies, and we are looking for the most suitable camera to send up, because I don't really want to send up a GoPro because we all know what flat earthers will say about that. And like I say, weather dependent. I live in Wales. It's, you know, the balloon is being launched from England, but not, you know, there's not much of a difference between the weather in England and Wales, you know. So it's coming and it's coming soon, but it's going to be I'm going to publish a series of videos all at once. Some of the videos are already made. You know, Callum and I have made some of the videos already, and they are literally ready to publish. But I want to publish it as, you know, almost as if you sit down on a Saturday and I think, oh, I want to watch that box set on Netflix. Well, I'm hoping that this balloon launch series of videos will be interested enough that you'll want to sit down and watch that on a Sunday night. Question from Andy Taylor. How is finding... Right. Yeah, it's going well, as I just said. Next question from Bjorn. Where do you get your magnificent hats from? Well, funny you should say that. This is one of my new favourite fedoras. And it's actually Jackson & James. And what I found with hats is when I first started wearing hats, fedoras, I would only wear a stingy brim. I used to feel self-conscious about the big brim. But, you know, I'm 52. I literally could not give a crap what anybody thinks about the way I look. So I got braver, bigger brim. So Jackson & James. But I've got some... I keep turning away from the microphone. I've got a few other, I've got a Gamble and Gun fedora. I got a few others, but yeah, I do love hats. And I want a cowboy hat. Can anybody, and I don't want to go on Amazon, type in cowboy hat, and I want an actual cowboy hat from cowboy country, Texas, you know, that sort of thing. Can anybody let me know how I can buy a cowboy hat? Or how I can get one sent to me, you know, shipped over to the UK. Because not that I'm going to, like, wear a cowboy hat in my videos, although I probably would. I definitely would. So if somebody wants to send me a cowboy hat, I will be wearing it in videos. But I don't want the cheap, shitty ones off Amazon. Nerdy... see... Why did my mouth just stop working? It was like my battery ran out. What's the single dumbest thing a Flurf has ever said as far as you've seen? Oh, do you know, that's such a hard question to answer because it could literally be, they say so many stupid things, but currently, and because it's on topic and at the forefront of everyone's minds, the excuses they're coming up for the final experiment. 360-degree LED screens. Are you serious? Surely nobody is that stupid. Do these people have assistants that dress them in the morning, or do all flat earthers still live at home with their parents? I got no idea. But I think it's the 360 screens is the biggest thing, and that's how they are saying there's a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, even though for years and years they've been saying there isn't.
The 24-hour sun in Antarctica doesn't work on a flat Earth.
Exactamundoli. You want some more jokes? Yeah, but not you, because I won't remember them. I'll forget them. But you can comment under any of my videos because, you know, all the jokes I'm telling at the end of my video, well, most of them aren't mine, they're from the comments. I just wanted to be, you know, a jokes from it's like a little mini Easter egg or segment after the end card. And the object of the exercise was just to see how many people actually watch my entire video. Question. Why don't you challenge them to this? Get out the telescope and zoom in on the sun after that, bring it back in. Yeah, so I've said that myself, and I'm pretty sure I've said it in videos. Flat earthers will say, oh, see, I just zoomed that shit back, so the earth is flat, it's not a ball. It just hasn't gone over the horizon yet. Go to that same beach, use your beloved P900 or P1000, zoom in on that same ship, but stay bloody zoomed in. Don't zoom back out. And you won't stay zoomed in because you know that if you stay zoomed in, that ship is eventually going to disappear from the bottom up because we live on I nearly said spinning then, and I don't like saying that because we spin at the incredible rate of 1 revolution a day, every 24 hours, almost as if it's predictable. Yeah, the earth does move. The earth does move. Let me just address a couple of these. Wendy Humphreys, $5 super chat. I'm from Atlanta, GA. I love your videos. Congratulations on hitting 100K. Thank you, Wendy. Valentin Demanioff. Am I just trying to see, just to see you trying to say my name again? So I'm saying it wrong. Is it Valentin Valentin Damianov? I hope I've got it right this time. £2 off Jonathan Davis, not the rugby player, the world famous Welsh rugby player who I had a pee next to in a pub once. My claim to fame. I doubt it. Congrats, Creaky from Penabon. Bridgend. Stop trying to be posh and showing off just because you can speak Welsh. Aaron McPhee, £10 super chat. I'm glad to see Wales now as a space agency, and I'll be pledging my full support to the Welsh Astro Science Society and understanding planets. What's up? Thank you to Nick for becoming. What is that? McCullough for becoming a channel member. $2 super chat from J Bone. Anything with Bone in it is funny. Hey, Creaky, fan from Canada. My mother is Welsh.
A, B,
Tidy.
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and I'm in nobody.
And thank you to Blurfology for the $4.99 super chat. I feel a camera of any footage, no matter how well planned, will simply be denied by flurfs. I nearly said smurfs. I agree with you. 100%. It doesn't matter what evidence you present to them. Their minds are made up, especially, excuse me, especially with the ones that make money, the Dave McKeegans and the Mark Sargents of the year. Think about it like this. If I came to you now, regardless of what you do for a living, and I said, I want you to completely reverse your worldview, but unfortunately it is going to cost you 100% of your income. Would you do it? Because I know I wouldn't. Because, well, I just wouldn't, because it would be a silly thing to do. X-Penguin, £5 super chat. Thank you very much indeed. Must be disappointing for the partners of Flat Earth, as the Earth will never move for them. My first super chat, fresh remix. My first super chat goes to Creaky, who always keeps me entertained. Thank you, mate. That's just a polite way of saying that you laugh at me, and that whenever you see me in my video. How long ago did you send me that private message, Carl?
Let's move on.
Yeah, 7:15.
Yeah.
Right, let's answer a few more of these questions. You said Dave McKeegan. I said Dave McKeegan was a flurf. I don't think I did. Questions. Bullshit. Have you considered getting a bigger balloon and sending up a fleur? I haven't, but if they did one-way space flights, I'd probably crowdfund it and send one of them into space and leave them there. Yeah, Dave. Did I say Dave McKeegan when I was talking about flat earthers? If I did, I do apologize. I meant Dave Weiss. Did I say the Dave McKeegans of this world? I'm so sorry, Dave. Please don't watch any of the clips from this video or the video in its entirety. 103K now. How professional is this outfit now? Is your lad on the paycheck or still on Nuggies and Freddos for his... Yeah, he gets a tube of Smarties for every single video he edits for me. I'm that generous. And on the weekend, you know, if he has to do anything extra over the weekend, I actually buy him a family sharing bag of Maltesers. So...
And that's all I eat for the week.
That's why he's like a racing snake, because, you know, I'm terrible at paying people, but it's not as professional as you may think. If you could see the rest of this room, it looks like the Tasmanian devil's been hanging out in here. And sorry, Dave McKeegan, if I did... Yeah. Saws. Right, what are we doing? Another question. What is the average speed of an unladen swallow quart? Do you know, I don't know. I just don't. So, Immense.
You've already done
I haven't, have I? I'd remember if I said that. Yes, I have too.
that. Yeah. Always keep it.
Dan the Indoor Man, congratulations on 100k. Thank you, pal. And the person whose name starts with a R, you meant Fleur for Dave. Why he's not? Oh no, I did. I must have called Dave a Fleur. Oh no.
Sorry, Dave.
It's all right. We let it that out. we laughed.
Yeah.
Dave will never speak to me again.
Cut that.
Yeah, cut that out. Cut that out. So, what time is it now? Right, moving on. Callum is so thoroughly spoiled a whole bag of Maltesers. I know. It's just, yeah. That's, it's just how I roll. So nobody else has got any questions. Do you think? Because I'm not saying. Oh, there's another one I missed. How did you get into video making? Was it something you did before getting in YouTube? No. I have told this story before, but like I say, that was before I am where I am now with the channel. So I bought a camera because I wanted to start playing around with video. And I didn't buy it with any intention of creating a YouTube channel. It wasn't even a thought in my mind. But I did something one day and I thought, oh, that could go on YouTube actually. It was something on my sign shop and I chucked it up and a few people watched it. And I thought, well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to join a few Facebook how to be a YouTuber groups. And I joined one and there was a lady in there called Pam Duthie who was still subscribed to me today. And she was telling everyone in this Facebook group about this guy whose channel is blowing up. God, the other day he was on 8,000, so now he's on 80,000. And she was talking about Simon Dan. So I had a look at Simon Dan's channel, enjoyed what I saw, was incredibly frustrated with myself that I felt I wasn't smart enough to do what he did. But a couple of days went by and I kept ducking in and out of Dan's channel, having a look, and I thought, oh, do you know what? I got a big mouth. I can work out what to say. I can read. So I'll give it a go. And the first Flat Earth debunking video, if that's what you want to call it, I published, was shared in Nathan Oakley's Facebook group, the world's biggest Flat Earth group, the one that got deleted. And I had a load of views, considering I was a brand new channel and the video I had published before had like 3 views. And I think it was Conspiracy Cats who reached out to me first, then Fight the Flat Earth, asking me, did I want to do something with them? And I thought, well, any port in a storm. So once we cleared up that they were talking about making a video, it was a definite yes straight away. So I collaborated with Fight the Flat Earth, and then that was late 2018, and on Christmas Day 2018, I passed 1,000 subscribers, and I thought that was an insanely big number. How can 1,000 people possibly be interested in anything at all I've got to say? And it just sort of went from there then. So I had no plans to be a YouTuber. I just sort of became a YouTuber. And that's how I did, that's how I did it. And because I get people asking me now, if I, Dave is here. I don't think Dave is still in the side chat, because if he was, he would have shouted at me by now. Who's your favorite Flat Earther? I was going to say Creaky. CC, without a doubt, is my favorite Flat Earther. I can make a video about CC and it doesn't matter what he's talking about. It doesn't even matter if he doesn't actually mention the Flat Earth at all. It still does well. It's still an entertaining video. Can you say but without thinking but? Yeah, kind of. He's referring to a meme I use in my videos, the way slap the butt, and it's a big ass on the screen. Tim Hunter says, what is the meaning of life in the universe and everything? Apparently, I'm told it's 42. Life is what you make it. Who is your top left? I know this is a... I know it is, but it's Mikey Smith. That's who I will be nominating if I haven't blown the time frame, because I am absolutely awful at overpromising and under-delivering, as any of my Patreon members and YouTube channel members will realise. So, yeah,
just because I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What is a top left?
So
Who is your
basically,
top left?
every year. So you heard me talk about MC Toon.
Yeah.
So him and a group of other debunkers. It's basically like an awards show. It's like the Flat Earth Oscars, if you like.
Okay.
And you nominate which flat earther you think should be crowned like the dickhead of the year, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were in work saving animals and breaking women's hearts. Christopher Shapley, I have to take a breath now because he's got so many letters. DVM, CVA, CVCH, CVFT, and Aspana. Hello back to you, Dr. Shapley. How the devil are you? Let me just quickly address the rest of the super chats before we run out of time. Dry Dock 57, $5 Canadian, Carl.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and I'm in nobody.
Congrats on the 100K. We'll wave as we drive through Wales this summer to take a corgi to his spiritual home. Oh, I'm out that day. I won't be in Wales. I'm sure people make up really difficult names just to Jawson Van Vondelen. Sounds like a flavour of Haagen-Dazs to me. Do you look at ghost debunkers like Beardo? Occasionally I watch Beardo's videos, and I watch Dan, Mr. something or other. I've forgotten his name. Mr. something Shades of Grey or something. I occasionally do, yes. Have I got any interest in? Maybe. It's hard to say. We'll see how it goes, isn't it? My interest with videos is how well those videos do. And I know that may sound selfish, but, this is what I do for a living, so I want it to be as successful as possible. And the best way to do that is by providing people with the content that they want. $5 from Valentin Demyanov. First, we found Craig, MC2. Now Dave McKeegan is a flirt. This has gone wild.
You're never going to live that down.
No, I know.
Everyone flood Dave McKeegan's comments.
Yeah.
The Creaky called you a flat earther.
£2 super chat from Aaron McPhee. Oakley giving somebody else the attention first. Nathan Oakley he's just an abhorrent human being, and shut
NASA
up.
were developed for the sole purpose of lying to us.
Christopher Shapley, DVM, CVA, CVCH, CVFT. Popping in to say hi between appointments. Chris, we will speak soon, dude. Thank you very much indeed for the super chat. Oh, you eventually made it then, Bri. You were one of the head moderators. Trying to butter me up with a £5 super chat. You slut muffin. Helmeted window liquor. How much hate mail have you received from the debunked, and what are your favourites? I've had some death threats and stuff, but they're always from anonymous email addresses. But I've never actually. The only person I've made a video about that's ever tried to contact me, believe it or not, is Roger, Mud Fossil University. And he sent me a copy of his very expert scientific study where he says apparently human DNA was found on rocks, which I don't know why he thinks that's so groundbreaking. If a human picks up a rock, there's going to be human DNA on it, but in his mind, it means that rocks used to be alive because he's weird. Last question from the comments. So sorry if I missed you, and sorry if you're just thinking of one now, but I really do want to try and keep this show to an hour. Tackleberry, how are you, pal? Another name from the past. Ever thought of doing a mean comments video, just reading out and reacting to the idiots? I have made some mean comments videos in the past, and who knows, maybe it's time to do one again. So, and another super chat from Christopher Shapley, DVM, CVA, CVCH. Congratulations on 100K. Thank you, dude. And we've just addressed that one. So, I think that concludes the first official episode of the Creaky Blinders Show live. We've got through everything. I didn't break anything. So all that leaves me to say is thank you very much indeed to every single person who was super chatted, sent a super sticker. Thanks to everyone who gifted memberships to some of my viewers. It absolutely blows my mind that I've got a community like this, especially when this is my first time back after 2 years. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next one. Love you. Bye.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday it'll all work out. Until then, nope, a nope, a nope, a nope, definitely nope, a nope, nope, a nope. Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. Oh.